So with our powers combined, YFM and the Captain Planet Foundation are here at the Akoma village, and we are here to clean the beach. They have brought the Planeteer Alliance to Ghana, and as you can see, we've started cleaning up the beach. Lachey and Latoya, how are you both doing?
Fantastic, doing well.
I'm doing well too.
So since you came here on Monday, I mean, reception, what you felt, what you thought about how we've received you, the initiatives that we put in place, and how we are going about making sure that we are keeping the environment safe. I just want to know your thoughts.
The hospitality in Ghana has been incredible. Global Media Alliance has been just really supporting the efforts that we have here in Ghana to empower Ghanaian youth to tackle plastic pollution. So we've had a wonderful time.
It's beautiful. Honestly, it's beautiful.
So far, what do you think about the state of the beach and what we and you can help do to make sure that we keep this place clean consistently all the time?
Well, the beach itself is beautiful. It's unfortunate and sad to see the plastic and a lot of shoes, but but the littering on the beach that a lot of people can enjoy with a few behavior changes, perhaps some policy changes, and people can really get to enjoy the beach in the way that, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful.
What are you hoping that you'll be able to, the kind of change you'll be able to effect in about a couple of years?
Yeah, sure. So we have Planeteers in 100 plus countries, over 100 countries, and this is not our first foray into working with youth in Ghana. As you know, Tim Kari from Global Media Alliance, he was a Ghana Planeteer, is a Ghana Planeteer. He started back in 2012, and so it's a reintroduction to Ghana. And we're doing a policy training tomorrow, putting the power in the hands of young people, showing them how they can recognize the issues. I'm sure they've walked along the beach and they saw the plastic, they saw the clothing that was discarded, but not knowing how they can have a real impact, right? They may organize cleanups or do some cleaning up, but not know how they can get to the root of the problem. And so Lashe and our trainer Ipato Kenta from Kenya will be training them on how to get to the root cause of an issue, who are the spheres of influence, and the people can help them support them, and also what are the policies or the policy process, so they can get again to the root of the issue. And as far as what we see in Ghana, we see Ghana being our hub in Africa.
And with regards to today, because I see you guys are also having fun cleaning, taking away the shoes.
Yeah, a lot of shoes and plastics, honestly, yeah.
Yeah, so by the end of today's activities, I mean, to those who are watching, to those who love coming to beaches but they don't get to come because they will come and see all this around, we're hoping that they can take away. I mean, if they are not helping actively, indirectly, what would they be able to do? How would they be able to make sure that this beach will be clean all the time so that we can all have fun, we can all come to this beautiful beach?
Yeah, so if you're not here volunteering, or maybe you don't have enough time to volunteer, you can support, right, by liking or supporting those that have the time to come and volunteer, whether through your finances, whether through liking their posts, whether through sharing it with other people, because education is key. And trying to change people's behavior, you have to, sometimes it comes from your close friends or close people. So if you have the idea already and you know the importance of the environment, you can just tell your colleagues at work, you can tell your mom, your father, any of your family members, your friends, to change their behavior and not to litter. Don't eat something and put it on the floor, right? So take care of our environment.
Do it too, right? That you can organize. This is a lot of us who are out here, but this is something that you can organize yourself to clean up. But also the Plastic Policy Challenge, or the Ty Turner's Plastic Policy Challenge, is put out of the UN Environment Program. This is part of a larger experience. This is part of a larger challenge, and so you can do this too.
So I have a man of many hats beside me right now at the Akoma village. This is Dr. Tim Kakari. He's the director of Global Media Alliance. That's all the brands underneath the company. And of course, the head of the White Triangle. He's also the president of the Captain Planet Planeteers Alliance in Ghana, and also a board member of the foundation and the alliance in the US. That's so many hats that we have to remember. So how can we be like you, first of all?
Please, I'm humbled. There's no magic to being like me. It's just doing what you love well and doing it best. Waking up every day, thanking God, and staying true to the cause. It's as simple as ABCD.
So I remember speaking to Latoya earlier on, and then Latoya spoke about how you have been with the foundation since 2012. Right, so it's a step-by-step process. About 12 years later, we are here at the Akoma village, and then they've happened to been able to come all the way to Ghana. First off, they formed a Planeteer Alliance in Ghana, so the very first one is going to be up and running soon. And now we've done something little here with YFM at the beach, and I think moving forward, there's going to be more that we're going to do. I just want to know how you have seen the whole journey so far from 2012 until now, and how you are going to take these next steps moving forward.
Okay, so thank you, Reginald. In 2012, when we started, it was just passion for the environment, and it was curious minds trying to put into practice what we learned and watched on the Captain Planet cartoon. So 2012, it was just the hardcore activism, cleaning the beaches, organizing demonstrations at the AMA against fossil fuels, organizing dialogue on environment and job creation. It was just the hardcore. There were no incentives, there were no funding opportunities, so we're just doing it voluntary, all of us. Now 12 years down the line, the movement has gotten the recognition it deserves, and now there's funding available for young people. So we are off that bracket. Between 20 to 25, we've migrated from that bracket, and we are now the advisory team in Ghana. So now it's open up to every young person who has passion for the environment, who wants to be a leader in future, who has passion to serve and to lead, to join the Planty Alliance. And when you join, you embark on your own small project, whether a beach cleanup, whether a summit on plastic policy, what we are focusing on this year. And once you're able to do that and grow, you can be a beneficiary of a number of grants available for $500, $1,000, $2,000. For you, we put that money in your hands and then you execute a project led by you. Because we want to see the next generation of young people developing and becoming responsible and sustainable leaders. So that's what we do. We put the money in your hands and you execute your own project according to how you see it with your friends and with your team. Together, little by little, with such many campaigns going on in the country and across the world, we believe that the world will be better.
Right now, I have David Kumoji, aka Togbe Ghana, here with me, and we are at the Koma village. And as you can see, YFM, Captain Planet have come together, and we've joined him as well to make sure that we can keep this beach clean. Through everything so far, how do you see the efforts that YFM and the Captain Planet Foundation has put together to make sure that we can do something special today?
Yeah, this is a dream come true. You know, we've been doing this for the past 6 years, trying to pay workers to buy clothes and all that. So we're so happy today to see YFM and Captain Planet coming on, giving us tools, food and water and all that. This is something we've been praying for a long time. We believe when we partner, when we collaborate, we win together. You know what I mean? So we're so happy about this, and we're calling for more. You know what I mean? It's supposed to not be just a day event. It must be a regular event so we can actually sustain this. As you can see, it's a large beach. You know what I mean? So we're calling on sustainability, and we're coming together and calling on other organizations. No, we can't do it alone. You know what I mean? So more hands, the work will be done.
And I feel like most often you are with the people in the area. So what do you think this looks like to them? Like them seeing that, oh, we have come from our offices, YFM has come from our station, Captain Planet have come from their country to make sure that they can keep the beach clean. How would you want to communicate to them that if we, the people who normally just come, enjoy and go, are making sure that we can keep the place clean, what can they also in the community living around here also do to ensure that people don't get up, come and dump things here, people don't get up in the morning, come and defecate here and mess up the place for everyone else?
Yeah, you know, this is going to be an encouragement for them, and also as well trying to also leave them a legacy so they can actually protect what we came to support them to do. So basically it's going to encourage them, and also going to help them to police the place so that the place doesn't become dirty after we leave and all that. So we say it's join together to make sure the place is clean, basically.
I see. And for those who are watching and they probably want to, come and align with you, come and help maybe in the future, what would you want to say to them?
Yeah, we say unity is strength and all hands on deck. And remember, if you're not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. Let's come together to keep Ghana beaches clean and keep our environment clean. Let's try to separate the waste from our houses, you know, reduce plastic and practice recycle so that at least we can be part of the development of our country, basically.
All right. So that's Togbe GH, Togbe Ghana right now, and we are going over to the other side of the beach so that at least, I'm sure my cameraman will pan so that we see the awesome work that we've been able to do. I mean, just a few of us and we've done this.
Yes. Congratulations to the team, and we say, well, let's finish hard and keep Ghana clean.
So we are still at the Akoma village, and I have the man, the legend, the brainchild of YFM himself, Nostradamus Soul Man, Noku's here with us. And I just have a simple question. 16 years on, after this brilliant idea that you had in radio, urban radio, so see us come as far as we have now, to the point where we are actually in the community, helping the environment. How does it feel? Like, how do you feel as the one who led to all of this and our destination right now?
I would say it's a good day, but from day one we've been about it. That is one of the plans, to activate the youth so that apart from doing for themselves and lifting themselves up, they can also help the community. I mean, by doing that, they're helping the community, but they can actually directly help the community. So this is beautiful, and we were one of the people that made even charity car wash popular when we started out. So these are why cares. Why has always cared, and this is one of the fruits of it that I can say I'm very proud of.
This actually just came to mind. Captain Planet is an animation that a lot of us who are YFM fans grew up with. So the fact that they have seen our efforts and have come all the way to partner with us and to start this initiative. They are starting their Ghana charter. The fact that they chose us to begin and actually do this with. How does it make everything that you've worked towards look like right now? Like, at the end of the day, this is my thing, this is your thing, and now even something that young people loved, they've come to us, the station that everybody loves, and we're working together.
It's not the first. As much as I love the idea, we've had a lot of these things. When BBC came to Ghana, they came to us. When Big Brother, all the big events that have become, worldwide names have always messed with us. So it means we're still progressing. You know what I'm saying? But it's not really new to IFM to have such international companies or outfits decide to choose us. We've always been around in things like this. We've always been mentioned when it comes to this and activating the youth for stuff like that. But this is really great because I'm a beach lover. I've loved beaches, and I'm currently seeing the situation with our beaches, and I'm not so pleased. And to see what I saw here, it's those things that you see and get depressed, like and to see what's just happened right now, what I'm saying, it gives me a lot of, it's doable. We can do it, and we can keep it clean, so that's it's like we're in a new hopeful state right now. YTV, yearn for more.